Kash actually won the last 2v2 tournament that I ran in Europe. He won it with teammate Relating Wave. See if he can maybe have a repeat performance. Tokiic on the back of nice play from Oski. Just outplays a couple. He's there for an easy tap in. Oski to the backboard, pulls a double commit, but Ejby calmly controls it, so no one hurt. Uh-oh, that's not good. Ejby and Kash not on the same page there in the corner. And we saw the open net. That was it should have been an easy clear on target for Kash. He accidentally sent it wide, and then that, I think, should have been another opportunity for them to score. Oski, he's not going to miss his opportunity. Backboard's open, and he nails the double. This time a bit high. It's open, and this time Kash will bury it. That was an aggressive dive from Tokiic. Left that backside wide open, and then you saw it time. So 1-0 this time for Kash. Ejby, as I said, a much better start. We'll see how Oski Tokiic respond. Already to work. Tokiic with a nice pass across. And Oski just lays this to the left side of the net. Well done. So far, especially in the first half of the game, compared to last game, the first half of last game, I think Ejby and Kash have had the majority of possession and pressure. Whereas last time it was obviously the inverse, with Oski and Tokiic building a pretty good lead. We see a misplay there from Oski, put together. Unable air dribble bump. Disrupted by Kash. Uh-oh. Double commit. Final 5 seconds. Can Oski get this on target in time? He sneaks it in the near post. A little bit of panic here as the game is winding down. Ejby and Kash both committing for that ball. And the result, take advantage of it. It's a tie ball. Flick down the field. Oski 1v1. Ejby back on defense. The air dribble bump is good. A perfect setup for Oski. He knew one defender back. If he could knock them out of the way, that would be sufficient. But they were regularly placing either 12th to 14th, and then a couple times, I think they placed 9th to 11th. So you're looking at like round 4 or round 5 of Swiss is typically where his team was landing. That's a nice pass from Ejby. Finds Kash. Kash was left alone at the back. And since neither player touched the ball, obviously Kash can move in for a free shot as his teammate was disrupting and bumping that last guy. It's not going to matter, though. Oski and Tokiic, again, similar to Game 2, a quick response. There's a link here in the chat. That's a good recovery from Ejby. If he wasn't able to make a touch, they may have conceded immediately. Although it only is able to delay the inevitable. Tokiic with a nice pass. Pinches that across, and of course, they got very close to one another along this sidewall. Fortunately for them, this time Tokiic does not have a scoring play set up. Ejby to the backboard. Oh, the shot is barred down and in. I thought it was higher, but this time Ejby buries it. And we've seen the shooting accuracy plague the orange side. This time, tomorrow we'll have both of the semifinal matches and the grand finals, which will be best of 7. Atomik, thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it, man. A nice individual effort here from Tokiic. Slows it down, pops it over one. Achieves the flip reset, which forces Ejby to freeze. Low boost play in the corner, but Kash has done well to hold on to it for a moment. However, Oski looking to set up a solo play. Kash rips one towards the target, and Tokiic just doesn't have the boost to manage the 2v1. That is magnificent. The patience from Tokiic, waiting till the proper moment. All he needs is a 12 pad. Cuts it down, forces Kash to think for a moment, hesitate, stop the momentum. Another shot blocked on the goal line by Oski Tokiic. Oh, wow. What a magnificent play from Oski. Jeez. Air dribble, flip reset. And then he just guides it in front of the net, squashes the defender. GG's first match of the day. A couple of overtimes. Hard fought match on both sides. GG's. Joyo with a nice individual effort here to start off game number 1. He's going to get the dunk over the top of Atomik as well. 1-0 for Joyo and Gawfs. Just a reminder for anyone that's maybe just now tuning in, all of these matches today are going to be best of 5s. In fact, all matches throughout the tournament. Hold on. I'll get back to that in a moment. Atomik, a great read as this water falls down from the backboard. Huge challenge, early challenge. And look at that. Atomik had it read all the way. Joyo forced it across the goal on defense. Now, what I was saying is all matches in the tournament are best of 5 until the grand finals. That's going to bump up to the best of 7. But until then, we've got all BO5s. Gawfs in front of the play, disrupting that final defender. Joyo with a nice ground pinch. We'll put it home. Oh, he was so close here. Gawfs up early, but Atomik quick to it. Tokiic fires one towards the target. Joyo. Easy collection for him. Hold on. Atomik up so early. Nice contact on this as well. What a good read. Drops it down to the near post. Oh, that's very clean. Look at Tokiic. Kept it so close and just stayed behind the ball. There was really no option for Gawfs. Composure now. Gawfs has a clean possession along this left side. He's going to follow it up, hope for the 50-50 dunk. Atomik will send it lateral. Joyo shot towards the target. Atomik can't make contact, but Gawfs is there for the rebound. 142 into OT. Game 1 goes to Joyo and Gawfs. Problems today for a couple different teams. Look at that. Gawfy! A beautiful double touch. Secures that midfield boost. Not an easy shot. That's a sharp angle. They made regional 5 and 6. Oh, huge save from Atomik. Pinch that off the post and out. He does get demoed, however. Gawfs still looking for more bumps. Tokiic drops a wow. As Joyo puts in a third. And of course, at this point, you build a multi-goal lead like this, and you no longer even need to score. That is well done by Tokiic. Look at the patience here. Sits behind the ball, forces Joyo. Double reset. Oh, look at Gawfs. I think he wanted a reset too. If you look at this, touch. I think that's what he wanted, but I don't think he got it. Joyo's got no boost, but he does have some space to work with. Tokiic off the sidewall. Atomik, a slam towards the target. And they are not out of it yet. Got a little, just a bit under 90 seconds to play. And they've got some time on the clock. Tokiic sizing up the look that he gets. There it is. And they decided against the pass. I think that was the right call, too. Joyo's facing that direction, expecting the pass. Instead, Atomik darts forward. Atomik 1v1. First shot. Blocked by Joyo. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at the car control from Atomik. He knows the backboard's open. That's a great pass from Tokiic, too. Just taps it up towards his teammate. He's able to beat both defenders. And I think they have resorted to a bit more physical aggression. Timely physical aggression. Look at Tokiic. Another early challenge. They're just not giving the space that they were in the first couple of games. Tokiic and Atomik. Oh, has Joyo been in the Octane? He may have. Maybe he just chose a new design. For some reason, I was thinking he was in the Finnick. Gawfs. Another big play. Flick pass one. And the next challenge goes straight up. Another big play from Gawfs. Absorbs that challenge. Look at this. Stays behind the ball. 50-50s that directly down to his teammate. Atomik. A nice individual effort. Shot from the corner. The shot alone is not enough. He's got to disrupt and remove Gawfs from defense, who was positioned well. Air dribble. Intercepted by Gawfs. Uh-oh. Tokiic, 0 boost. The fake! Tokiic! Ice cold! He knows that Joyo's hustling back the defense. Gives him a fake. Provides a wide open lane for the shot. Oh, wow. Whoa! I mean, that's just, you got to tip your cap. Joyo into the corner. Both players there. Obviously, they both shouldn't be, but Atomik had it read. Now, Joyo trying to hustle this play down for the quick counterattack. The Tokiic with a good recovery. Now, hold on, Gawfs. Just pinches off the sidewall, and he's found the angle to send that directly on target. Or nearly on target, I should say. Joyo there. Stretch for the save is good. Another big save from Atomik on the goal line. He's kept him alive. But they need to put one in immediately. And they do! Tokiic! That pre-flip pass across, you can see him scoop this with the underside of the car. That wheel. Flicked it across. Atomik with a quick read. Final 10. Gawfs on low boost. Atomik off the sidewall. That boost doesn't spawn. He's only got 20. Gawfs lofts it towards the target. Tokiic over to the corner, but Atomik cannot get there. He's planning to play with Exotic, but something came up, so he just asked Daniel if he wanted to play. And I know I've explained this once, but I want to go ahead and explain it again. I certainly don't mind Daniel playing, and here he is with a double to start the scoring for this series. Mtzr just barely beat to the challenge, and Daniel with a clean touch with him playing here. But I just wanted to give that explanation before we got too deep into the series. That is how this team came about. And I'm excited to watch him play. I mean, like I said earlier, two of the best talents in the world. And Daniel is clearly not impacted too much by this ping. He starts us off with a double to open the scoring, and now Daniel avoids the bump, and he's put the shot on as well. Yeah, Daniel is not phased one bit. Standing strong on defense. But eventually they do break. And you get the feeling that it's, you know, if you can't get a good clear, if you can't get into a favorable position, it's just a matter of time. Dralii and Daniel clamp. Oh, that's a great touch from Dralii. Daniel should be able to put this home. He does. And that's all it takes. One beat. And that's a nice touch from Dralii. My goodness. There we go. Yujin and Mtzr. A counterattack from them. Daniel drops a my problem. My bad. In the chat. Obviously, Mtzr backs off. Should be the first to this. Yujin up early. He gets the beat this time. Can he get the second touch? Yes. It's off target. Dralii off the backboard. Mtzr for the shot. The bouncer underneath. Yujin and Mtzr are beginning to generate some good chances. Most of it is on the back of a counterattack. Daniel on low boost. Dralii does get one extra touch and force it down to the other side. Daniel can't step in. He didn't have the boost for it. Look at that. Yujin towards the target. Bumps his opponent out of the way. Many of them are treating it like they do solo queue ranked. They're all very familiar with playing one another. And of course, you know, it's fair to say comms would be helpful. You know, I think that is definitely something that the players would probably agree with. But in 2v2, I think it's fair. They're fairly confident with reading one another. Nice flip. Yujin sends it across, and Mtzr is there. They've given themselves loads of time for the comeback. Dralii unable to get the bump. Keep that goal out. Mtzr, decent first touch, has the reset. Not able to do much with it. That first shot's off target, but Dralii is almost certainly going to put away the rebound. He does for a third. Mtzr just he just had too much. What do we call that? Recoil. See which teams, or send invites to individual players, see who is available and interested, and then just run down the ladder of RLCS points. I let the team, I let the individual select their teammate. Yujin will get one for the road, but that is GG's. Daniel and Dralii move forward to the semifinal. We have Dralii and Daniel waiting in the semifinal. Gawfs and Joyo. And of course, the winner of this and Dorito is going to open the scoring. Just caught Oaly kind of in no man's land with little boosts in the tank. If anybody is, of course, wanting to take a look at the bracket, you can do ! bracket here in the chat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a fake. Dorito popping off here. Has the reset. Oh my gosh. We'll see if the swap to Octane can help Nass generate a bit more efficiency on the offensive side. And hey, look, there's a chance right there. Oaly does a lot of the heavy lifting here from the corner. That 50-50 and the bump on the sidewall. Just flicks out into the center. He's going to conserve most of his boost wisely as well. And now look, they go the other way. Nass pass upfield. Oaly's shot to the right side of the net is good. Quick transition on the counterattack. As well as a demo, just puts dying in a difficult... wasn't many other options, I should say. Dorito was almost certainly going to score that unless Nass was able to make a diving save. This time, Nass just a bit too far forward, and that 50-50 squirts right out to dying. Oh my gosh, that's pretty fortunate. I can't. Dying has control, takes it high, but Nass up early has it covered. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I can tell you by the body language, Oaly thought Nass was going to be diving back behind him. That's not the ideal touch, but Oaly definitely could have tried. He played down here on the orange end. Oaly. Shot to the far side blocked. Now Nass. Soft air dribble. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sometimes those slow bouncers are the most difficult shots to read. Dying falls off the back. Dying flip reset to the far side. They did get a double commit. Nass pinched that. And it provided Dying and Dorito time to get back to defense. In fact, Nass just could not find boosts on the field. Took a wide path back to the net. So Dorito again goes low. Oaly and Dorito bump here in the corner. Oh, that's a nice play from Oaly. Look at this. He chose to stay active. Look at him. He's got very little boost in the tank, but instead of running back for the big pad, oh. A little bit of a confusing play there. I don't know why. Dorito drove out towards the ball and turned away from it, changed his mind. Redirect that forwards. Ooh! Is that Nass again? Poor Nass. Oh, man. Dying with a nice shot. Nass clear. Dorito, air dribble bump attempt, and he nails it. .140 to play. Nass just unable to. With the clock winding down, they are going to be getting more and more desperate, and of course, their opponents will be able to play accordingly. Oh, that's clean contact. Dorito, the breezy flick from deep in his own half. Woo! Oh, yeah. That's nice. Switching regions for RLCS. But these are just for fun anyways, so I figured why not? If he wants to play. Ho-ho! Hold on. Let me quit talking about that, and let's talk about Oaly for a minute. The flip reset up to the ceiling. Pre-flip to get that final touch. He does a great job on defense as well. Hold on. Oaly lands the bump. Nass takes a shot, but Dying able to make the save. And the pace of this play has picked up tremendously. This time, Dying will get the cherry pick. It's at the ground level. But he shot that just directly above Oaly, and this is, is Nass in the net. That is such a hard read, as it should have been a goal for Dying and Dorito. Sometimes you don't think it's going to be wide open. Look at that. Nass on 0 boost. A snipe to the far side. That's a great shot from Nass. Ball is sent high. Dorito over to Dying, and there was a chance, but Nass had it covered. Oaly clears away. Dying should have control here. He sends it high. Dorito's up early. They've got to be careful. As soon as it hits the ground, it's over. GG.